How are you doing? Get some kind of video this time, huh? You're not listening to Pandora's mundane, deep Barry White voice. You're listening to me, Jessie. How's it going? Right, so this is, like I said, this is going to be a different kind of video. This is going to be about clans and clan management. And this is kind of in light of the recent clan event. I thought I'd put something together just in terms of clans and clan management, because there's very little resources out there. There used to be the wargaming forums, but those forums haven't been archived, and a lot of this information just isn't available. So I just had to put a video together on YouTube, talk about clans, clan management, that kind of thing. A bit of a disclaimer. This is not an advertisement for my clan. I just want to put that out there. This is subjective. This is biased. This is what I do to manage our clan. So I've been around since 2015 when the clans were first introduced. And I think the purpose of putting the clan together was to get a bunch of people together, learn how to play the game, and, hopefully put a good clan together. But that's kind of nostalgic, and that's more of a novelty. We're not a pro clan. We're an average clan. We're called NOOBz. We're on the EU server. So the first and foremost, I just want to point out this particular screen that you've been gawking at for the last 2 minutes. This is the clan bio, and this is a very important piece of information to give you a vibe, an introduction to the clan and what the clan is all about. Usually on clan bios, you'll have targets. You'll have targets. What the kind of people that you want to attract into your clan. NOOBz is no different. Yes, we're called NOOBz, but NOOBz is no different. We've got expectations. So obviously, I'm going to talk about the first part of this. Going to talk about the second part of this where we say that, you got to have a 60-day win rate over 50%. That's an average target. Obviously, we're looking for experienced or people who've been playing the game for quite some time. Second part here, at least 7k games and contribute at least 60 points towards the clan awards over 4 weeks. I'm going to talk about that in more detail, but at least 7k games. So obviously we're not looking for reroll accounts. We're not looking for accounts that have one game but a 100% record and you got purple stats. We're not looking for stat padders. We're looking for people who are actually mature and experienced in this game. So you have to have 7,000 games played. I think that's a pretty good expectation of what you want from people who want to join your clan. The expectation there is with regards to people who are achieving rewards every week. So this is the new clan reward system, or the recent clan reward system that was introduced, I think it was before October last year. So NOOBz previously had a system where you had to remain actively playing the game over 100 days. So that means you didn't have to keep playing over 100 days, but you had to have a game played within 100 days. And that, as a rule, was 2 lives. We were seeing when this clan reward system was introduced that a lot of people were trying to get the weekly rewards, but we weren't achieving it. We were getting, I think, the top 7 rewards instead of the top 10. Now we've introduced a new system where you have to at least achieve 60 points over 28 days. So that could be 20 points in week 2, 20 points in week 1, 20 points in week 3, and then, have a week off in week 4. I'm a big advocate for allowing people to have time off this game. I don't want this game to become a chore. Everybody in the clan is at a different life stage. People are taking exams, people are married, people have families, people have small children, people are going through divorces, whatever it is. We're at different life stages. And I think it's important to set a target, but make it achievable and make it easily achievable. So we set the expectation that that you have to contribute at least 60 points. And to be honest, this saw a massive spike in activity. We were seeing a lot of people that became a lot more active, and we're now a clan that's getting, the top 10 awards every week because of this. We're not 100% consistent all the time, but we're getting the top 9, top 10 rewards. And I think this is something that, I think if you haven't got as part of your clan, you could definitely think about. I don't think it's fair that you've got people who might be trying to get the most rewards every week and then people who just don't give a damn. So we introduced that rule. It's very, very successful, I have to say. Now, obviously with that rule, it has to be tracked, and I'm going to go into how I track that every week. we've also got an expectation that everybody within the clan speaks English. Because we're on EU, it could be very, very challenging to have everybody in the clan understand or speak English. And I completely understand that, you know, not everybody is from Ireland or England and might not be able to speak English or understand it. But that's an expectation that I've set for a clan, to make sure that everybody's all on the same page when it comes to playing games, be able to discuss. We have got a Discord server, be able to talk together, whatever it is. That's an expectation. Also, you can see from the screen, we also have a Discord server. I'm going to talk about that briefly at some point throughout the video. So at 5 minutes past 12 UTC every Monday, the game will update and you'll be able to see who in your clan who has achieved what in terms of the weekly clan awards. So what I would usually do is I'll wait for this to update and then I will go in and actively track these details in an Excel spreadsheet that I've built for this very purpose. So you can see for this particular week, you can see a list of the people, what they've achieved and what. And then I will go into my Excel spreadsheet and I will track this. I've set up certain formulas to detect who is earning the 60 points every week. So this is a good way for me to track who's earning what and then actively take the appropriate decisions that need to be taken when it comes to, I suppose, parting ways with the people that haven't been active. Obviously, there are certain exceptions. So if certain people have or know situations where they won't be able to earn the points, exceptions can be set up. But this is generally how I track who's achieving what every week and what they're achieving as well. So at the end of every month, unfortunately, we come to a situation where we're going to have people who aren't achieving the 60 points. So that means there's a lot of man management. I need to reach out to the person. I actively, just as a clan lead, I think it's always good to send them a message. So I have got a template message ready. You can see on the screen here, this is the message that I send the person. Now, usually every 2 weeks, if somebody's under the 60 points, I'll reach out to them. I'll let them know, hey, this is what you're achieving currently. Just a heads up that you may be kicked if you don't achieve 60 points. Transparency is key. So I'll always give them a heads up if they look like they might not be achieving the 60 points. And then when it comes to the end of the month, I will check again to see if they've achieved the 60 points or not. And if they haven't, then that means that we have to part ways with them. Now, it's always unfortunate, but obviously, if you're not actively playing the game, or if you're not achieving that particular target, we do part ways with those people. So what that will mean is you will have to go back into the game, find that person or that player, find their name, and then go into the edit options here within the clan, and then remove them from the clan. So that will mean at the end of every month, we'll have a certain number of spaces that are free to join a clan. And here's the screen where you can see those details. What we use in our clan is auto recruit. So in order to turn on the auto recruit, you go to the clan details, hit recruitment, and then you can set that people can automatically join your clan or they can apply for your clan based on certain criteria. So at the end of every month, that means you could receive or see a large list of people who will be applying for to join your clan who might not fit that certain criteria. And this is a particular example of that. All these people are applicants for our clan. So what I do is when I see something like this is generated from the auto recruit, is I will usually go through the details of these players. Now, usually by the details on this screen, I will make a judgment call on whether they're, fit for our clan. This particular example, you can see that this person has already joined a clan. So this person might have applied to join your clan, but in the meantime, I joined another clan. Here's another example. So those obviously are people that they can't join your clan. So there's no point in having them join your clan. Another similar screen where you can see that there's 3 people who have applied to the clan. So what I'll usually do is I'll go into the person's profile and I'll make a judgment call. Now we can see straight off the bat that this person has less than 7,000 games played. But I have to say that they do have some other impressive stats. I will often go through their tanks to see what kind of tanks they have, make sure they've got a tier 10 tank and what the average damage is for those tanks. See that this person is in the gold league. That's okay. can see that they've got a 2k average damage, which is pretty impressive for a clan called NOOBz anyway. 56% win rate. They've got the most damage they've done in one game is 7,000, which is quite impressive. Just bear in mind that that's only one game and it will only update based on the highest damage that you've ever done. So these are things that I will bear in mind. I will usually go through how many games they played on certain tanks, because that is an important number. Just bear in mind, you can just have one game played and have high damage. It doesn't really mean much though. So always, pay attention. Always go through, the medals that they've achieved as well. How well are they doing on certain tanks? These are all things just to bear in mind. So usually there and then, I will make a judgment call on whether I think this person is a good fit for the clan. So once you've gone through all the details, and if you are happy that they're a good applicant or a good person to have in your clan, usually I'll reach out to the person. So the main thing here is I want to make sure that this person speaks English. You can't always go by their in-game name and assume that they speak English. There's an awful lot of players that will have an English in-game name, but they won't actually speak English. So this is the part where I'll usually reach out to the person. I'll say, hey, I see that you've replied to join our clan. I'm just checking to see if you speak English, because that's a requirement for the clan. And with that then, I'll also make sure that I add the person as a friend. So if that person either comes back to me or doesn't come back to me, at least I've got them on my friends list and I can find them easily. So the final part of this is usually in the clan bio, you'll have a Discord server. Now, our Discord server isn't as active as I would like it to be, but I think it's important to have a Discord server in your bio. Another part of clan management is actually ensuring that you have details where you can be contacted as a clan lead to address certain issues in the clan. Yes, this is the part of the video where I'm talking about specific behavior of your clan members. And as a clan lead, you are responsible for managing that. I have been contacted in the past by people in-game who have told me that certain clan members of my clan have not been acting or behaving appropriately in a game, where there's all kinds of complaints. I've actually included this as part of our bio because I got to a point where I was kind of tired of people just making complaints, baseless complaints with zero evidence whatsoever. And I did set up a section on our Discord server where people are willing and free to make complaints and back up those complaints with evidence. I've actually done this myself. I have no problem reaching out to a clan lead and letting them know that someone in a clan is acting inappropriately. Unfortunately, with the nature of the game, and because of the punishment system that Wargaming employ, sometimes you have to reach out to the clan lead to let them know how people in the clan are behaving. Now, I have no problem doing that. Clan leads probably won't like me saying this, but it is possible to do. Here's how you do it. So on your clan bio, if you have your Discord link included, all you have to do is find your clan details on blitzstars.com. If the link is in the bio, the link will be there on Blitzstars. You just click on the link and you can join the server. Now, usually on Discord servers, people will have the same name as their in-game name. And it's easy to find who the deputies are or who the clan lead is. On our server, in the NOOBz server on Discord, we have a channel reserved for people who want to make those kind of complaints or if they have any inquiries. Now, obviously, this screen is probably not appropriate because there were people who were reaching out to me on our Discord to see if they can join our clan. These are the messages. But we do have that facility that doesn't require certain roles in Discord to be able to communicate. And I think that's important for clan leads, especially if you're going to manage your people within your clan. That's an important facility to have.
Thanks for watching, guys. This video has actually been shorter than I thought it would be. I've kind of got a lot to say, but I didn't really capture it all in this particular video. I didn't want to go into, managing the 50 egos of a clan. This is really just a general overview. I might do a part 2 to this video. Obviously, this is a journey that I'm on as a clan lead, and I'm learning new things every day. But I just wanted to put something out there in terms of YouTube, and particularly when it comes to clan management, and not have it all about, gameplay and that kind of thing. Are you a clan lead? Are you a clan deputy? How do you manage your clan? This is something I'm very interested in, like I said. So feel free to let me know. Hopefully you enjoyed the format of this video. I have used different recording software, and I've used the wonderful Jesse to make my voice sound a little bit better. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hey, it's me, Jesse. This guy never promotes his videos properly, but if you really like this content, why not like and subscribe? And to all the people who have subscribed recently, thank you very much. Bye.